What's going on, guys? You got Cornese here, and today we're going to go over 6 high-performance ideas specifically designed for those online marketers out there who are trying to produce better results in your business. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, actually, real quick, before we get started, it's key to keep in mind that your success in your internet business really comes down to a couple things. It comes down to driving a certain amount of traffic, capturing leads, and overall being able to convert your leads, your visitors, your prospects into sales, into signups, into an overall income to continue to support your business on an ongoing basis. So keep that in mind, that it's not necessarily easy, but it's simple to really produce the type of results that you want to see online when you just kind of get rid of all the junk in your mind and everything you see out there and focus on the 3 things or the core main things that actually produce results in your business. So keep that in mind as we go through these 6 high-performance ideas. So high-performance idea number 1 is distractions. Now, as internet marketers, when we're on Facebook and Twitter and email and blogging and phone calling and doing all these things at the same time, we can easily get distracted by irrelevant stuff out there. We can easily get distracted by continuously refreshing the Facebook and the Twitter, the Twitter screen, just answering phone calls, when we're doing busy work and producing and doing things that actually matter. If you answer people's text messages and you're always constantly checking your email, those are distractions, and they're freaking destroying your earning and your goal achieving potential. So distractions are the #1 threat for you to achieve your goals in your business and your dreams in your life. So keep that in mind, because that's huge. So start being aware of distractions and start to eliminate them in your life. Tip number 2 is attention. And this goes really with distractions really well, because when you learn to control your attention and concentrate on one task at a time, you're going to be able to eliminate distractions naturally, because you won't be doing so many things at once, and you won't be prone to getting distracted even more and more. Because the more distracted you get, the more likely you're going to continue to be distracted for the rest of the day, and that's not good. Tip number 3 is all about rest. A lot of times I see people posting stuff like, oh, I didn't sleep at all last night, I only got 3 hours of sleep, or I only sleep 4 or 5 hours a night. I mean, whatever works for you personally. I always recommend your own personal preference, whatever works best for you, but for most people in general, you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. At least aim for 6, 6.5 every night, because the lack of rest is really just a lack of discipline, of not getting the things done that you need to get done in time, and then to have your quiet time to relax before the end of the day, and then to go to bed. To actually do that requires discipline, because there's so many things out there that are always drawing our attention in to, watch a new TV program, or to watch, something on our phone that we don't need to, or to answer somebody's call that we don't need to. And that's really, holding us back, because we're not getting the amount of rest that we really need. And the lack of rest and the overall stress that it creates from, having lack of rest is what leads to burnout in your business and in your life in general. So, be aware of that. Tip number 4 is multitasking. And this is kind of funny, because I learned from Darren Hardy that when you multitask, your IQ actually drops by 10 points, which is more than like smoking pot. And when you're multitasking and you're not focused single-handedly on one task, you are producing lower quality of work. And ultimately, you think you're getting all this stuff done because, yeah, I'm busy, I'm doing busy work, I'm doing 30 things at once, I gotta be getting a lot of stuff done, but then you come to realize you've hardly produced shit. And your results really aren't where they want to be, or where they should be, or could be, really, because you have the potential to produce a lot more than what you might think right now. And so, obviously multitasking is huge, especially for the internet marketing industry. Tip number 5 is all about success. And this one is arguably one of the most important tips today of the high performance ideas that I'm going to share with you, because I've come to realize that when you get into business and you get further into it down the road and along the journey, you come to find out what success really means to you. What's the income really going to do in your life? It's not about the money. We all know that. It's about what the money's going to do for you in the long run. And I recommend you write it down on a piece of paper like I have here, and actually I'll share my definition of success with you to give you some ideas or some insights. So here's mine. My definition of success, and this was written about a year ago, but I have a good idea. Actually, I should probably rewrite it down myself as well. But my definition of success is being in a state of mind of clarity where my thoughts and my actions are in harmony with achieving my purpose here on earth and completely becoming my best self, my best version of myself, by fulfilling my purpose of value, love, and inspiration in all positive aspects of life. So my definition of success is really all about being aligned as much as humanly possible and doing the things that are going to make me happy, fulfilled, and having a state of peace of mind as much as possible. So that's my definition of success. Figure out yours and write it down on a piece of paper. And the last one, tip number 6, goes a lot with the definition of success, and that is living aligned. And you're going to realize that it's a lot easier to make money in your business when you're happy, when you already feel successful, when you have clarity in your life, when you feel good about what you're doing. And in order to be aligned, you really got to figure out what are your core values. And that's going to bring me into the 3 solutions that you can use to apply, these high performance ideas in your life today. And those are going to be the 90-minute jam session, power hours, and then the last one is just 3 core values, which goes with living aligned. So let's talk about the third one first, actually. It's over here. So the 3 core values are something I learned from Darren Hardy as well, which is figuring out what words describe your values that most describe, your own personality and how you want to live your life. And for me, mine personally are, no in particular order, spirituality, clear-mindedness, and ambition. So it goes a lot in hand with my definition of success. So that's, always kind of like a guiding beacon, those 3 values, where I always keep those in mind, that they help me stay on track and live aligned and really be, the most true and best version of myself on a consistent basis. So I think that's a really good idea for you guys to take and apply as well. Tip number 2 is the power hours, where you can eliminate distractions and focus your attention and get a lot more done when you realize when you're at your highest level of energy, when you perform the very best throughout the day. You want to figure out whether it's from 6 o'clock at night to 7, or if it's at 9 to 10 in the morning. Whatever your power hours are, figure those out, write them down, protect them with a vengeance, and freaking just go to town and get everything you can done in that 60 minutes or 2 hours or whatever it is, whether you're blogging, whether you're doing phone calls and closing people on the phone, or if you're setting up your traffic and your marketing campaigns. Figure out your power hours. It's when you have your highest level of clarity and energy in your business. And tip number 1, this is one of my very favorites that really helps you. This is hard to do if you have a low attention span. And it's called a 90-minute jam session, which is where for 90 minutes straight, an hour and a half, you just do one thing at a time and focus entirely single-mindedly on producing a result and getting something done for 90 minutes straight. So if you want to blog and write an email, go to town on your computer, write out a good email, produce high-quality work, and don't do anything else for 90 minutes. And just, go to work for 90 minutes straight. You're going to realize that after about 45, 50 minutes, it's pretty hard to keep going, because your mind is wandering, you're onto other things, but it's a really good strategy to help you produce more results with less stress and less time. So actually, there's 12 total high performance ideas. I forgot to mention the other 6, or actually I meant to mention the other 6 where you can get access to them by clicking the link below this video. There's going to be a link to a blog post where I talk about the other 6 high performance ideas, and those ideas will really help you create more clarity and success in your life a lot faster in your business. So I hope this video helped. I know it was long. It's pushing 9 minutes, over 9 minutes. So I will talk to you guys soon. This is Corey Neese here. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, comment below. Let me know what you think. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.